Okay, I believe you all can see my screen. And this is what we are about to discuss. And we are about to discuss anything working in UK as a nurse. Today, our focus is on the nurses, diploma and degree nurses, and not midwives, because one thing about the midwives is that it's very difficult for us getting job for them or using our process. That is what we call the professional accelerated routes to get them job. And for the nurses, either diploma or degree nurses, getting you guys work in the UK without the IELTS is something which is not difficult for us. And before I also go on to what we have on the screen, a little thing I will say is that though this thing is quite, let me say that it's quite expensive, I have to start with that before I give further explanation to what we do. It's quite expensive. Where from this noise? Okay. Though this thing is quite expensive, but as a travel intelligence who has been in the system since 2011, we are registered with the Ghana Tourism Authority since 2011, with one branch in Kumasi. Currently, I'm in the Kumasi branch. We'll be moving to a new location, but in the same building. And one branch is also in Accra, East Legon. At least we've chalked a lot of successes. So I would say that though we see it is quite expensive per our standard, but to me, I say it is worth it. Saying it is worth it in the sense that you get all benefits, your accommodation, your permit, family movement, everything that comes with UK, what we call it their tier 2 immigration visa. That is their permit visa. Everything that comes with that, this process, you have it in. It's expensive, let me put it that way. But even if it's expensive, with us, we have a way out that we can help you to make sure that though it's expensive, you yourself, you wouldn't be able to finance it all. We will have a mean of making sure that your dream of working in the UK is realized. Please, my screen, I've shared my screen, and this is what we are about to discuss. And this screen that I've shared, it can also be found on our website, that is www.achillens.com. And in course of this session, I'll also share the link on the page so that you visit there. If you miss something, you visit there and you go and read through for further details and understanding. Yes, starting from the top, we have options. And the first option that I will talk about is the general option that most of us are aware of. When I say that most of us are aware of, I mean this option, you have to pass your IELTS, you have to pass your CBT. IELTS, or let's say OET pass, IELTS having the band 777 6.5, and CBT pass, that is the first option. With that one, most of us are aware of it. And that option is there. That is what started some 4 years back. That is what the UK immigration introduced some 4 years back. But people are having challenges with this. That is why we have this new route that we call we call it the professional accelerated route. Simply put, PAR. The PAR route means that you are going to the UK as a pre-registered nurse. When we say pre-registered nurse, basically means before you register as a nurse in the UK. That is pre-registered nurse, before you register with them as a registered nurse. And with this package, we have it in 2 pathways. We have this package in two pathway, which we have the pathway 1 that takes 6 months, and pathway 2 that takes maximum 4 weeks. Pathway 1 takes what do we call it? Excuse me, let me admit people. Pathway 1 takes maximum 6 weeks. Pathway 2, pathway 1, 6 months. Pathway 2, maximum 4 weeks. Everything will be done and dusted. And talking about pathway 1, that is what we started some months back. That was in, what do we call it? April last year. So as we speak now, if I wouldn't be boasting, maybe I wouldn't be out there while you see this process to live. And maybe the person definitely will tell you that it is true Achilinks or it is true Felix. And Felix, no, on one year, that is the person that you are speaking to. Now, we can talk of like more than 50 to 100 people that we've taken there using this route. And next week, hello, boss. I just use the Google Meet. What's okay? Okay, I get that. Next week, to other batch are leaving for through the same session. Now, this pathway costs £7,500. Don't be scared. I know the amount is huge. I think one of your mates just left here, colleagues just left here, and I was just telling him and the wife, it's high. I know it's high, but when this process started last year, it was £3,500. Being frank with you all, it was £3,500. It was something that most of us could have afforded then, but we did the advert, we did whatever we needed to do, but people thought it was a fallacy. It was something that is not true. There's no way you can go and work in the UK without passing the CBT and the IELTS or the OET. But now the price has increased a bit because of one or two reasons, because of one or two immigration rules from the UK, and one or two rules or reasons from my people in the UK. Now, with this one, as you leave, you go to the UK as a pre-registered nurse. Going, you work in a care setting. We have the Cara Care, we have Church Lake, we have numerous care homes that we work with. You can just search on them. Cara Care, Church Lake, we have other care homes that we work with. So there is where you'll be going to work directly. Corner, you are going to work, you know the salary you'll be taking, you know the time you'll be working, you know everything about your work before you leave. The salary you'll be taking as pinned there, that your salary start from 8.9 to 9.5 British pound per hour until you become a registered nurse with a PIN. So once you after you are done and you become a registered nurse completely, is where you are entitled to get 16 to 20 pounds per hour. Now, this one too, as said, the processing takes 3 to 5 months, but mostly it varies. It varies. And the payment plan is what has been placed there. The registration is £1,000. Your COS, because something certificate of sponsorship, is £1,500. That is after the issuance of the offer. And I will show you some of the offers because of, in course of the class, I will show you some of the offers. I'll show you some of the visas, success stories and everything. And after visa issuance, you pay £5,000 balance to us. You pay £5,000 balance to us. The only thing that is needed here, the discussion that we are doing here, the only thing that we need is your CBT, your computer-based test, NMC, Pearson VUE computer-based test. That is the only thing that we need from you as a diploma or degree holder. That is what we need. Now, your OXI, your OET cost, when you get there, you will do it. And doing it is all part of the charge. The classes, the fees for it is all part of the service charge that has been charged to you. So when you get there, no, it's not there an idea you are going to pay additional money. That fee is already part of it. So when you get there, you are not going to pay any. And also, and also, excuse me. And also, when you get there, you have a face-to-face classes. Though most of your class, because workers are dispersed, they wouldn't have you guys to do the face-to-face classes all the time. Most of the times, the classes, it is done online, but you will have a 5-day, 6-day stay in a hotel. And the OXI, for the OXI and whatever, so the hotel cost and the food will be paid for, and it's all part of the 7,500 pound that has been charged you. The 7,500 pound that has been charged you is all part of the cost. Now, be informed that your accommodation, your air ticket, and other personal expenses is not part. Again, I say again, your accommodation, personal belongings or whatever, your ticket is not part of this charge that we are charging you. It comes with a different cost because ticket prices, it changes day in, day out. It's not like you being in Ghana, I'm going to take my lorry fare. Like, so today, I know from Accra to Kumasi, it's like say 60 cedis. That is what is there. Ticket prices keep changing. And know that you can go with your family, as I said in the first place. Your kids, all dependents of yours, you can go with them without any problem or whatsoever. I just read someone saying, hey, that's a lot of money. I know, I don't have to. That is why I said it is there. As we speak now, I don't know whether you can see it well, but there are some, she said, their visas are ready. They are supposed to give us, as I said, next week. That is on the 5th. The money that they are supposed to pay, they are doing today, I will come and pay, tomorrow I will come and pay, and that. And one thing I've seen is that the moment you make the step, definitely. He said, oh, hey, only the rich, oh, you don't, you don't, I know it's expensive. That one, I can't just take it out. I know it is expensive, but it's not only the rich. There are some who, when they visit the office, you see that the person there's no money in the house, but at least he tried his possible best to make sure that what he has been dreaming of comes to reality. So I know the price is high, but that is why I said The price is high. But let me just chip this one in. If you are single, especially to those who are single, if you are single and you know that you want someone to be partnered with you, or maybe out there, you want someone to be attached to you as your partner. If you're a man or if you're a woman, you want someone to be attached to you as a partner. When you go there, you're not going to stay with the person, though he is going with you as your dependent. That when the person would take like 80 to 90% of the cost, and you will take like say 2,000 or let's say £1,500 of the cost. That is why I'm saying we have a way out. That if you think you can't afford the total charge, we have a way out that we can help you pay the amount. But as said, the person will have to go with you. Please, as this discussion, the focus of it is that we only need CBT. IELTS is not something that we need for this discussion. The IELTS section, I think I explained the first one. The other one too is there. That is the senior carers. But let me deal with this one. Then we go to that other section. So that is the pathway one for option 2. That one costs 7,500. 6 months there is where how the process will last. You have 6 months. When you get there, you have 6 months to complete your Oxy and your OET. Within 6 months, you should be able to complete your Oxy and OET. CBT is the one we wrote with the NMC in Ghana. Yes. And we offer classes on the CBT. We assist with CBT registering you with NMC UK. We do all those assistance. And finally speaking, it comes with a charge. The classes and the materials that we will give to you comes with a charge of 300 cedis. The process is 3 weeks. The process for that is just 3 weeks that we use for that service, which is 300 Ghana cedis, owed 3 million Ghana cedis. So that is the pathway. Is there no arrangement to enable this individual pay within some months when it gets to the UK? That one, well, you see myself here, talking about trust. I know a lot of people that your colleagues that have sent there. The person is taking more than, I think he's taking 3,500 or 3,800 pounds a month. Oh, boss, when I get there, I'll bring your money. He went with the family. The family, he had 5 kids. 5 kids. He went there till now. I've been calling, I've been testing him, not even a reply. So that one said, oh, when I get there, no. It's not about saying, yeah, I can, but your predecessors have made it difficult for me to help my fellow Ghanaian. You know, those that I'm working with are not Ghanaian. Those that I'm working with in the UK are not Ghanaian. But they've seen how my fellow Ghanaians are. Even when they get there, how they will change their numbers at the blind side of myself and my partners in the UK. So making it difficult for me to say that, oh, I'll help this guy, you or that person. Even I wouldn't do that for the person because of what I've seen. No, the 300 citizens have said is for the CBT classes and assisting with your NMC UK registration. NMC, is it possible for everyone to pass the OET once they get there? Let me be lenient with you. I can't lie to you, so Obiako, or that when they pass their OET. Some first step, most of them, they pass their OET. You know, it is more practical than the IELTS. You can just find out online from YouTube how OET test is, comparing it with IELTS. It's not something, it's more practical, it's more medicinal. When I say medicinal, it's part of, is the content is mostly related to your field of study, that is, and you know it is these whites that are going to teach you, tutor you, so you are able to get it well. Please, what if I don't have CBT nor IA? Yeah, that is why I said we do classes on it. It's 3 weeks classes at 300 cities. We help you write the CBT. The main point is that you are ready to start with us. That is the main point, that you are ready to start with us. That fees is 300 Ghana cedis for assisting you with the classes and assisting you with the NMC registration. And don't forget that NMC UK, registering with them is £140 for registering with NMC UK, and £83 for the CBT test. £83. Yeah, 300 in India is the classes. The £83 is the exams fee. £83. But in Ghana, the center charges 750 Ghana cedis. 750 Ghana cedis for that service I have. So we can help with that. But the most important thing that I need, please attend for both. That I seem to have explained that. I have explained. So if you don't have the CBT or the IELTS, please, after the session, I'm on the page. You can WhatsApp me personally, or I'll give you a line, other office lines. You WhatsApp it, then we continue with you. So please, if you have passed your NMC exams in Ghana, you still have to take it. Yes, the CBT is your standard. It's like a doctor who studied in China coming to Ghana to practice. He has to pass through a system before he's given the license to do what, to practice. That is why the UK have their own process. You have to pass that license, CBT. Then from there, you pass their language, which is either the OET or the IELTS. That is why you have. So all the nurses that we have here, we've all passed our NMC Ghana exams. I believe we've all passed. But here we want to go to UK. So you have to pass through their system. Please, we will need more explanation on how to help attach it to someone. Yes, you have to people who are ready. Yes, we have people, we have lots of them. We have lots and lots of them who are ready. You see, as I said, this process started last year. And so those who in the, let's say family are in the UK and they've heard about us and how swift the process is. And you know, because of the Brexit, most European countries, and they've all departed from UK. So getting papers to work and that stuff is quite difficult. So we get a lot of calls from UK, a lot of people who want their people to join them. So that is not an issue. Is there any other way for doctors? Yes, doctors, you WhatsApp me backstage. I will need your document and I'll send it to my people. Your process is quite different from this one. They have that process. So I will just need your details, your certificate and your CV sent to them. They will assess it and give me any reply that is needed. How much do you pay for one to pass? If you have passed the CBT, see, please, that is a charge that has been placed there for the first option. And please let me go to the pathway 2. And after the pathway 2, I'll come back and answer the questions. After the pathway 2, I know that some of Aisha's hand is up. Zoom user 2 hand is up. Sorry, I coughed because I'm not feeling well. So you let me go to the pathway 2. You know, this one is timing. You see, I have 10 minutes, and let me answer your questions, and after, when what do we put it? When it's off, I'll re-sign in again. And we all join for the pathway 2 and the option 3, which is the senior carer. That one too, we will have to discuss. Do you have a class? Yes, yes, in Kumasi we have one. And if you are outside Kumasi, everything will be done online. Aisha, please, I'll get back to you. I'll get back to you with your question. Let me answer. Do you have classes? Yes. Can you pay by someone already in UK? Yes. If you want it to be paid in UK account, I'll give my partners. I'll give my partner's number to you so that account numbers to you. You pay there directly. That is how most of the people who have their family in the UK. That is how I make them do it. Just send it directly to the account. Are you gonna guess us the people who are going to pay that of money? Or we have to find, we have some. And there we have some, and there is not an issue. We have some, and please, I want to go with my family at a go. How much would that cost? My husband and my 2 kids. Okay, so if you are coming with one, if you are no there will be an additional cost of £1,000. Yourself, your husband will pay £1,000. But if your kids, they are below the ages of 3, they pay nothing. But if they are above the age of 3, they pay, each pays £500. Each one is charged £500. So your husband is 1,000 and the kids 500 each. But if they are below the ages of 2, it is free. But you know, we are all human, and if anything, I'll know how to deal with your situation for you, but it will be on a personal ground, but not on this platform to discuss that. Can you please state the entire amount for option 1, pathway 1, Ghana cedis? This is what we are discussing most now. Christmas is the option 2, pathway 1, and that is a £7,500. You know, the pound to city rates keep fluctuating. So I'll place the current rate on the page once we are done. I think now the pound to city is 8.45. So you multiply it and you know the amount. As said, I wouldn't lie to you. The amount is not that small, but it's something that we can do it, because I'm getting a lot of people who are there, who are ready and stuff. And can you please say the entire, okay, please, am I required to pay any amount if I have passed the CBT? Sorry, Steve, if you passed the CBT and the IELTS, please hire me backstage and I'll know how to assist you after the session. Is the CBT class organized on Zoom, online, or face? Those in Kumasi, as I said, is one-on-one. Outside Kumasi, is via Zoom or Facebook. Sorry, WhatsApp video. Those outside Kumasi, that is what we use. What of a daughter who studied outside Ghana? Is his or her process easier than GH3? Now, those who who study, for instance, in China, especially China, your process is quite cumbersome and dicey. Those who studied in Ghana is quite swifter. When the last time I communicated with them, the moment I sent some people their results and their certificate to them, when they saw it, they were, okay, China, then he has to do this, he has to do that. So I didn't follow up again because of the complication of what they were saying. It wasn't something that interested me much, so I had to leave it. My question is answered. Okay, please, midwife's part, because I heard it's difficult. Yes, midwife at the moment, the only process is the option 3. So after, when the line cuts, we will discuss the option 2, and we will discuss The option three. The option two. I need to say who has passed IELTS. That one, that one is something. Um, I bet you. Let me put it that way. Let me be frank with you. I bet you those because midwives. The only reason I see is that they'll tell you the racism there regards to recruiting health midwives coming there to deliver, and they give some funny excuses as to how. Judge John, please, can you share the information with me? As please, Allah, it will be very difficult. Please, it's the meeting for NHIS work. I came in this. Please, we will go back. Please, what of public health nurses? As said, we're a public health worker. Oh yeah, mental health nurse. Now you have CBT, diploma or degree. You are eligible. The word here that we need is a nurse. What we don't need for the pathway, the option two pathway, 1 and 2, is nurses or the certificate holders. That is the hack, the health assistant clinicals. For them, we don't recruit them. We recruit the diploma holders and the degree holders. The physician assistants, I have to check on that. I haven't had such an issue because for the physician assistant, if it is to be the senior carer, there I can say that physician assistants are part. But with the pre-registered nurses, being frank with you, physician assistants, something that, how much will you be paid? I think it's stated here. Before passing it, your salary, let me use this, just hold on for me. Okay, this is, I'm trying to get some offers for you before, I think our session will end soon, but I will just make available some offers to you. But let me hear from Aisha. Aisha, your hand is still up. Has your question been answered? Has your question been answered, Aisha? Okay. So let me see whether I can get Becky. I'm not getting out, but you after the session, I'll get that, and we all will be privy to how much one takes before. Let me see whether I can get that one here. Is the ticket? No, I'm not getting it. But the session will be off soon. So when it gets off, I will. Flamina, let me hear from you. You let me hear from you, and after the session, I will just organize that one. How much is the senior care? I will just explain that community health nurse. Flamina. Hello. Please, those who are already married, is there any fun to say? No, that one, let me be frank with us. Those who are already married, um, I'm sorry, I can't guarantee that because